Alright. Alright, y'all. It's your boy Carson. I'm going to give y'all a quick rundown on some of the fights and some of the developments that's going on right here in the boxing game. Right now, you have a situation where Adrian Broner and what's his name? Ricky Burns. The reason why this fight is not already made, it's already been discussed before the DeMarco fight. There was no problems then when they were sitting down with negotiations, the fight dates. The money is not the issue. Everyone thinks that Burns want more money. The problem is we all want more money. But Burns doesn't want to pay taxes, U.S. taxes. And that's what he's trying to work out right now in his contract. Other than that, they still want to make the fight. Burns people do. And Golden Boy has to, they have to figure out a way of how to avoid or cover the United States taxes, and that's the only thing. Burns is like, you want me to come to the States, then I'm not paying taxes. So that's where they are right now with that fight. Next is Brandon Rios versus Mike Alvarado, the rematch. A lot of people know I got that news exclusively from Bob Arum. Danier will be fighting Rigondeaux. They were talking about a double event, just like they did before with Danier being on the same card. Now the dates are fluctuating. Golden Boy wants the April 20th date for Amir Khan. That date was originally held for Pacquiao, and basically it was going to be Pacquiao and Brandon Rios, or whatever date they were going to use to make a big fight out of it on pay-per-view. But with them kind of losing pay-per-view status, it's kind of looking like Arum doesn't want to tangle with that April 20th date with Golden Boy. So they might move the Amir Khan fight, and he will be fighting Jose Cito Lopez. From what I know, everything in that is going the way it's supposed to go. And hey, so far, so good. It's like you're getting your money's worth. Jose Cito Lopez do have power. Now, that's why Khan can't sleep. He's a little slow. So Khan will get there first and be able to dictate the pace. But he's a guy that's not going to quit and going to keep coming. So I like that fight as well. Breaking down the Alvarado fight, we might have a different type of fight because Brandon Rios look a little winded trying to get get Alvarado out of there. Now in the rematch, I think Mike is going to try to really keep it on the outside this time, and now he's weary of the fact that, yes, he can be stopped by Brandon Rios' power, so he's going to respect that a little bit more, probably in the rematch. And Bernard Hopkins versus Tavoris Cloud. The problem they're having right now is with the IBF. The IBF hasn't certified that fight. Bernard will only fight Tavoris Cloud if the IBF title is on the line. If it's not, and they don't sanction the fight, that fight will not take place, and then they will move elsewhere. It was going to be on Showtime. It's being moved to HBO because of the simple fact that HBO showcases more of the 168 and 175 tournament events. They're highly vested in like the Andre Wards and that fight division. So it's beneficial that they have the fight on HBO than Showtime. And there's a lot of other fights that's pretty premature, that's just being worked out. You have another fight that's completed. It's a triple header where Ponce de Leon will be going against Velez, that you saw fight on the Cotto undercard. He's a fighter of Miguel Cotto from Puerto Rico. He beat on Salvador Sanchez second. You know, so we just saw that. He's gonna finally get that shot. That fight's already signed and done. And Gary Russell Jr. is gonna be fighting on the undercard. And then there's another fight also on that card with Richard Abreu. So those 3 fights are gonna be on there. And the winner of the Ponce de Leon fight with Velez is supposed to fight Gary Russell Jr. at a later date. No one knows who Gary Russell's fighting at that point. He has no opponent at this date, but he's supposed to be on that fight card. So it's a lot of fights coming up, man. It's a lot of things to look forward to. You know, Floyd Mayweather fighting in May. Canelo's fighting on May. Whether they're going to fight each other or it's going to be a doubleheader, they both will be fighting May 4th. So we'll find out probably pretty soon, probably by the end of this week, or if they can get everything finalized and get more information out as far as press dates. And once they start asking about press dates and stuff, then people will find out exactly who he's fighting and everything else. But they want to keep everything hush-hush on that notion. So I'll respect that, and I'll just stay quiet until everything else happens. Other than that, I'm out. We talk some more boxing later. Peace.